Hello, I'm Razin. Welcome to the embarrassing 19th episode of Let's Play Kyuuyaku Megami Tensei. It's the real last one, I promise. Whew, yeah. We fucked up, and by we I mean I. We sure did use a lot of consumables and magnetite, doing what we did last episode, only to fail. So let's just use the Devil Analyzer and see how powerful Lucifer really is. Because it turns out, well, for one thing, his level is evil, and also he has really good stats, and you can see his 3 spells that have been giving us trouble, though, to be fair, Dia Rahan has been sealed, or at least it will be when we get our chance at a rematch. And yeah, we might as well check out Beelzebub's stats while we're here, too. Less impressive. So yeah, we wasted a lot of resources, and because I'm a dumbass, I decided to revive instead of just reloading an old save while we still had our revive items and magnetite. So that's disappointing. So, you know what that means? I know what that means. It's time for more grinding. Alright, now that we've regained some of our lost resources, we are going to go for Fusion Frenzy Round 2. We are once again going to recruit a Wyvern, alongside Fungus, one of the most useful demons in this game for demonic fusion. But also, once again, a pain in the ass to recruit. Not a fun time. We spent so much time and energy grinding for more money, only to have this one stupid demon take all our Mako away. Giants, on the other hand, are much less demanding, thankfully. Though you can see, we're good on magnetite now. We are not going to be running out of magnetite anytime soon. That's for damn sure. So yeah, just a few more fusions here, and then we're going to have our real endgame party. Or I guess it's not even really an endgame party so much as it is, like, straight up just a final boss party. So, part of our failure when preparing for that fight is we really should have gone in with another group healer. If you have both Yumiko and a demon casting Mediarama, that's going to do wonders for your survivability, even though Mediarama is kind of a weaker heal. You know, you do what you gotta do, and it helps things. It kind of makes the fight go on for far longer. So, Krishna, as you could see, we were just hovering over the fusion for that. Krishna is actually the most powerful demon in the game, and the one that you need to be the highest level to get. As soon as you reach level 64, you can fuse every demon in the game. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grind up even more a little bit off camera. And we're gonna get another Wyvern. Yeah, you can do all the stuff you want with the negotiation system, but at the end of the day, you gotta cough up some cash. Kind of a pain, but you do what you gotta do. And there's a Mephisto. Just for the sake of showing off how powerful our 2 human characters are now, I wanted to show off what a auto-battle random encounter looked like with just the 2 of them. And Nakajima lost a level. Things just ain't going my way, are they? So yeah, we're gonna take some more time to get a giant, and then also we're gonna have to recoup that lost level, and then do even more grinding off screen so that we can get to level 64, and we can finally get Krishna in our party. It's such a pain. It's such a pain. There is so much footage that I edited out for this one recording session, y'all. Because, trust me, after I lost to Lucifer that first time, I took a break for like a solid 2 days, trust me. Those were very much separate recording sessions. There we go, we can finally fuse Krishna now. And we don't even really need Krishna as much as we need Kali, even though we're using Kali for this fusion. But, you know, it's nice to have even more power for the fight, and also, you know, Krishna has Rekarm, so always really nice to have someone else who can revive other than Yumiko, so good stuff. And just for the sake of it, I thought that we might as well show off the full summoning animation for the most powerful demon fusion you could possibly do in the game. And, you know, I haven't really shown this off since I think like the 2nd or 3rd episode, maybe. I think we went a little bit in this Let's Play before we really did, you know, fusion or anything like that. But yeah, I just haven't shown the full animation off for a while. But yeah, we're pretty close to done. And as you probably could infer from what I was recruiting, we're just gonna go ahead and do the Kali fusion again. Yeah, if anything, I'd say Kali is one of the most important demons to get for the Lucifer fight, just because it's a very powerful demon with Mediyama. I keep saying Mediyarama, and that's just me saying the like proper name of it from the future games. I need to stop doing that. It's Mediyama. But yeah, it's kind of upsetting that there is no like better group heal in this game. It makes things a lot more complicated. So yeah, let's just take a look at our stats one final time. Level 64, level 66 with Yumiko. We never really did end up catching up to Yumiko with Nakajima, tragically, but you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. So yeah, we got a bunch of cool-ass demons in our party now. We got a full party, for one thing. And we are ready to do this. So yeah, once again, let's top off. And we're gonna do this shit right this time. I think it's funny, the only boss in this game I died to is, of course, the final boss. That's how it should be, though, you know? Like, this is the final test. This is the big, grand battle that we've all been, you know, waiting for. It's the thing that we've set out to accomplish this whole Let's Play, is kicking Lucifer's ass, and now we're finally gonna do it after he kicked our ass. So, yeah. We're gonna seal up the portal from the demon world to the human world, and do what we gotta do. That is one thing I will say, the threat of this game, or like the threat that Lucifer represents for the human world, is very removed from the actual adventure and like the actual game's narrative itself. Which, you know, you can't have everything you want like that in terms of storytelling for a game as old as this, but, you know, it would be kind of nice to maybe get a better, you know, understanding and glimpse at what the demonic invasion of the world looks like. Though, I guess to be fair, maybe that is a reason to read those first 2 Digital Devil Story novels that are technically prequels to this, I guess, so. Yeah, I mean, if you want to see how fucked up things are in the human world because of Lucifer and his shenanigans, might as well read those books, I guess. So yeah, I'm playing this like super duper safe this time around too, because I did not want a repeat of what happened last time for this rematch. So yeah, Krishna isn't doing like even that much more damage, but even then, you know, every little bit counts. Better than just going into the fight with 5 demons, after all. I think if I tried again and got maybe some better RNG on Lucifer's attacks, I probably could have beat that fight. But I think, yeah, I just decided I might as well show off the most powerful, like, demon and, you know, do this with a better party and just show off the process to get a better party for this fight, rather than just brute force my way into getting the ending for y'all. Because, yeah, when you go in just a little bit better equipped than what I did, this fight ain't all that bad. It just takes a long time. That's the real problem. Yumiko's getting pretty low on health there. That's no good. Well, I guess not really low, necessarily. More like half, but, you know. And Callie is pretty good for physical attacks, too, so I'm not always using both of them to heal. But it'll help out when we decide to use both Mediamas in a row. Once again, Lucifer can do more damage than you can ever really heal, even with 2 Mediama users, but, you know, it's nice to have them. Like, you know, we're a ways into the fight and we're overall doing pretty good. Not everyone's topped off, but we're making it work. Huang Long's getting a little low there. God, that physical attack just does so much, though. Jesus. Doing our best to patch up the wounds. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool fight. It's not as involved as other final bosses would be later on in the series, but, you know, it's pretty fucking hard. And, I mean, once again, part of it is I think that most people probably go into the fight pretty over-leveled for it. Or at least, I guess, you know, pretty high up in levels. And I think they kind of designed the fight around that. Like, I think they knew that you'd probably had gotten lost, and they really wanted the final boss to be hard, even for players that spent a bunch of time grinding and just stumbling around the dungeons of the game. So, I do think it was very purposefully designed to be like this. I wouldn't call it unfair. It is, in my opinion, it is a very fair challenge, but it's not very involved. It's just kind of long, it turns out. Though also part of that is, I think, as you can see, demons tend to not have that many skills. Like, I mean, Lucifer really only has the 3 spells plus the physical attack, so... yeah, not as dynamic as battles would later be in the series. And this was kind of before it was in vogue for JRPGs to have final bosses with a bunch of different forms, too, so... we're not gonna be getting any of that, either. Yeah, Huang Long's getting really low there, that's unfortunate. No one's dead yet, though, so that's good. Always a good sign. I was about to say, I don't feel like we've been getting as lucky with the critical hits with Nakajima this time around, but we just got one. I should probably be a little bit more cautious with using Tetraja too, especially because I've just come to grips with the fact that I don't really understand when Tetraja wears off in this game. I know it wears off after like it blocks a curse, but like I think there's a timer on how active or like how long it's active too, and I don't think I really know how long that timer is. So obviously it's probably after like 3 turns or something like that, but who knows? Maybe someone in the comments knows. Who knows? Yeah, it's a good idea for me to use that full heal there. See, that's a good thing, too. What you can do is you can have Kali use Mediama to, you know, heal up everyone a little bit, and then, you know, you could use someone else to full heal Huang Long. Tried out Hamadine, didn't really, you know, it does 3 hits and they're pretty powerful, but I don't know, I don't really think it's worth the MP. Might as well just keep going with the physical attacks. We're getting close to the end again here. Just gotta keep on going. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, we're doing a lot better than last time. And I think I said this our first time we fought him, but you can, I believe you can freeze him using Bufudyne, but it's like such a rare occurrence, and Bufudyne does so little damage. I don't really think in the long run it's worth it to try going for that. Kali's running low on MP there, unfortunately. That's what Soma is for. Well, I guess actually we're using that with Yumiko, which is the far better idea. See, we're doing it. Yeah, there comes a point in this fight where actually it might be a little more difficult to keep up with your MP than your HP. So it might be a little hard at times. I highly suggest you keep any Somas in your possession, in your inventory, unused until this fight, and then just feel free to pop them off whenever you need some MP. Even then, even if you don't have any, I think this fight is very doable without Soma. We did it! Finally! Got a lot of experience points too, but this is not going to do us any good. We're done. We're all leveled up. Let's put that 1 point into luck. Ah. What a fight that was, huh? Found it in your chamber pot, asshole. Had to get a special bracelet from a dude named Rick. And everything. It was a whole process. So, I think we all know who Lucifer means when he says he with a capital H. But personally, I like to believe that he means fungus. Well, that is a sequel hook if I've ever read one. Aww. Anyways, we need to get the fuck out of here because this shit is collapsing, and that's no good. Luckily, it's collapsing very slowly. Our good pal Cerberus comes back to say one final goodbye. Oddly enough, even if you don't get Cerberus in this game, this cutscene still happens, or like this part of the cutscene still happens. So, it's a little goofy. Bye, Viking man. You wanna come with us? Nah, just gonna slide over? Okay, peace. We're not taking anyone with us. Just going out. Y'all going back underground. And that's it. We did it. We're not gonna get a proper credit sequence here. And part of that is just the fact that this is a compilation re-release, and actually, when you beat Kyuuyaku Megami Tensei 1, as you're about to see in a bit, it transitions right along seamlessly into Kyuuyaku Megami Tensei 2. There's a little transition scene and everything, but you don't actually get like a title screen break or anything. It's kind of interesting. So they saved the actual credits for the whole Kyuuyaku Megami Tensei compilation at the end of 2. So, yeah, we're just gonna get a cute little highlight reel of all of the major moments in the game, which is pretty fun. as I tend to do for Let's Plays, I like to use these little breaks near the end of the game, like credit stuff like that, to just reflect on the experience, and I have to say, I had such a fucking blast, just such a fun time doing this Let's Play for y'all, and I'm so enthusiastic about the response I've received, and everyone had really nice things to say. Everyone seemed to really love, you know, not only the game, but my commentary, which made me happy. And yeah, my only real regret is obviously the release schedule, but, you know, life is complicated, gets in the way. But yeah, I'll take this over the, like, I think, like, year and a half to 2 years it took for me to get that SMT1 Let's Play done, and I was very depressed at the time of recording that playthrough, so this was a lot more fun, just personally speaking, to go through and play, if only because I was in a much better place mental health-wise. So yeah. Overall, I will say, you know, when you dig, and this is the transition scene I was talking about, but I will say, you know, every now and again when you're going through and Let's Playing these games, you kind of start to think about them through a different type of critical lens. Like when me and my friend Johnson Let's Played Zone of the Enders 1, I found a lot more things to appreciate about that game, which I otherwise only thought was okay. I found a lot more to appreciate after really digging in and understanding the game. With Kyuuyaku Megami Tensei 1, unfortunately, through the Let's Playing process, I feel like I ended up finding more flaws than, like, points of praise. But you know what, that's fine. I still like this game a lot, and I think that, you know, it was experimental for the time. It tried to stand out from its contemporaries, and I think it was worth it, because it led to, obviously, a whole series that was new and innovative, but, you know, you're not gonna hit it right out of the park your first go-around, so it was a good attempt at a different style of dungeon crawling, and I really appreciate it for what it is, especially, you know, looking at it from a greater historical perspective. It's a fun game. I really hope you played along with me, and if you did, I hope you got a lot out of it and really enjoyed it, because it is really, in my opinion, a good game. It's just kind of hard to fully appreciate, and there's a lot of flaws there, but, you know, not everything can, like I said earlier, not everything can hit it out of the park. But yeah, we're transitioning right along here to Kyuuyaku Megami Tensei 2, but we're not going to be doing anything with that for a while here, so I'm going to head on out. Hope you enjoy the rest of this video. But yeah, this Let's Play is over with, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed recording it for y'all. Have a good day, and see you next time.